Likutei Moharan Torah Vav. So we said that before a person does tshuva, the face of Eke is hidden from him.
Yeah.
The face of being is hidden from him. And the Kabbalistic expression, the mathematical Kabbalistic expression of that state is called Shem Eke B'Achorayim. Aleph, Aleph K, Yuda, Aleph K, Yuda. Each time you go to the back. It's called Shem Eke B'Achorayim. This is called the back of Eke. The total gematria of Achorei Eke, the Aleph, Aleph K, Yuda, Aleph K, Yud K, is dam. It's 44. Is blood. Which means that a person is in a state of blood. When a person is no. When a state of blood, that means that blood happens to him. It can happen in one or two ways. Either injury, death and stuff like that, or shame, bizyonis, derisions. Because we said, the isser of being malbin, of shaming your friend, is a toilode derivative of lo tirtzach, of you should not kill, right? So when a person exists in a state of dam, these things happen to him automatically because that's what's going on with him. So because ultimately, why is he in a state of dam? Because he's followed his Yetzer Hara. The Yetzer Hara is the dominance of what they call of the blood in the left chamber of the heart. The heart has two Yetzarim. We're not talking about heart, obviously, we're talking about the heart in a spiritual sense. The heart has two inclinations. It has the good inclination. You have the bad inclination. The good inclination is called yamin, it's called right. The evil inclination is called left, it's called small. That's why it says, Lev Chacham Levi. The heart of a Chacham is to his right. And the Lev Ksil, and the heart of a fool, is smaller to the left. So when somebody is being, is listening to his Yetzer Hara, which means he ascends the dominance of the left chamber of the heart. This is dumbing. This is the dumb of the heart. When a person follows the right side, that means the opposite of dumbing. David HaMelech says, "V'libi chalal b'kirbi," and my heart is vacant in me. In other words, he killed his Yetzer Hara. Doesn't mean there's no blood in the physical heart, but in the spiritual essence of the heart, the heart is like empty from blood, because it's no longer p'chinas domim. Domim is either killing or shame, this or that. So when a person is in a state of a hidden eke, which is gematria dam, immediately bizyonis shvir adam come to him, and it's a mina keneged mina because he himself, has ascended the he was mevazek kodesh baruch hu. V'atikon lezeh, and the tikkun for this, for shvichas dam and bizyonis, this is
two, the end of two. Like in Lamed on the bottom.
Yeah.
והתיקון לזה, and to rectify this, of this bloodshed and derision that come on him, שיהפוך דם, you can't change the fact that you are in a situation of dalet mem. But you can manipulate that bechina to correct it. שיהפוך דם לדום. Yeah, the same letters, just a different vowelization. Instead of dam, which is blood, dom, it means be quiet, remain silent. Shiyeh min asher mechel apostle ve'ena mashiv. Be from the one who hear their derision and don't answer. And don't be so, who knows what medakdek, to make sure that if anybody is like, did he respect me? I gotta tell you this. The New York Yankees had a guy which they wanted to keep.
Ball player or like
Ball player. No, ball player. They offered him, I think, $170 million for 7 years, something like that. $180 million for 7 years. $24 million a year for 7 years. He wanted a 10-year contract, a $300 million 10-year contract. They told him he's not going to get it. B'kitzur, there's another team that's very desperate, and they took him for 10 years, and they're paying him $240 million a year. Okay? That comes out to less than $25 million a year, but it's for 10 years. Okay, listen, it's a lot of difference between 180 and 260 million dollars. It's a lot of money. But when he actually came, when he said in the press conference, he says the reason that we didn't stay in the Yankees, ready for this, because they didn't respect me. I don't get no respect. It's like
$24 million a year isn't respect.
No, that's not respectful enough. $25 million a year.
He left the Yankees to play like somewhere else?
Yeah, in Seattle.
Good luck. Good luck making the playoffs.
I don't know making the playoffs or not, but the point is that they didn't respect me.
They didn't give me the nightingale tongues. The signing.
They didn't respect me. Oh man, they didn't respect me. You won't blame somebody who's offering $180 million that he doesn't respect him. This is what we said before, that the person should hear his derision and will keep quiet. Now, this particular thing, when a person just hears his derision, hears his shame and doesn't say anything, just keeps quiet, he is causing a switch in his state of being. We said before that his state of being was dumb, right? Either
death or embarrassment.
Yeah, the results thereof is either death or embarrassment. But it's a state that he's being, it's a state of blood, a state of dumb, a state of astos eker, because he's a embarrassed. When a person keeps quiet and doesn't answer, he switches this over. As a Kodesh Baruch Hu, when a person, is Mekayim, be quiet, but Lashem. We'll say afterwards, what's the difference? What do you mean? How can you mean Dom and not Lashem? As Rabbeinu says later on, that sometimes when somebody derides him, he doesn't answer, not because, he says, the reason why you should be quiet is for kapara for your averis. He says, why am I getting this bizoy? Why am I getting
Angry,
because I did something, because I did something, and this is my tikkun, But sometimes a person is keeping quiet not because of that, but because he wants to cause the other side more pain. I'm not even answering. I'm ignoring him. This is like I'm not given the pleasure of an answer, of a reaction from me. This is when it turns it all the way the other way around. But when a person is mekayim dom l'Hashem, the Kodesh Baruch Hu mapilo chalolim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, chalol usually means casualty. No, yeah. Kipol halal ba'adama, somebody was a corpse on the ground, a casualty on the ground. When a person is mekayim dom l'Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu fights his wars. He is mekayim chalolim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Yapil lecha chalolim. In other words, when a person is being quiet, when he's being mitzar, people give him tsar, those people that are giving him tsar, they will die from that. This is what is alluded in the Gemara. And this is the Yapil lecha chalolim, that he will drop down for you. Chalolim means vacancies, right? Right? Halal means vacancy. Halal means a vacancy. Halal panui, it's a vacancy. I know that the Yesara will fall down dead, and die. In your heart. And my heart is vacant in me. And what is alluded to it in this? That he hinted that he killed the Yesar in his heart and made his heart vacant. Haino. Al day zeh that the person is being quiet, that he doesn't answer. This diminishes the blood, the influence of blood of the left chamber. V'zeh pchinas zvichas Yetzer. It's so difficult, to remain quiet when somebody talks you down. You really want to answer. With this, you're actually shechting Yetzirah. Your mom is shechting when you don't answer, and you overcome the urge to answer. This overcoming is shechting Yetzirah. Not only shechting Yetzirah, but you're shechting Yetzirah as a korban to Hashem. Tremendous thing. Very difficult, but a tremendous thing. This is Zvichas Yetzer that exists in the left chamber. But and by the fact that the person has slaughtered his Yetzer, Zoicha lekobed Eloki, a person attains a divine covenant. Kmo shekosov, as it is said in Tehillim, Zaveach Toido Yichabdeneni. The one who slaughters Toido, honors me. That's Chazal. Chazal said, what is Zaveach Toido? Chazal says, he says, that anybody, Chazal, what did Chazal say? Chazal said like this. Anybody who slaughters his Yetzer and confesses on it, in other words, not just overcomes his Yetzer, but also somebody, yes, I did this and I did that and I did this. Kodesh Baruch Hu does these two things. Ma'alel Avakosov, said Chazal, the Kosov, considers him as Ke'ilu Kidol HaKodesh Baruch Hu B'Shnei Olamim, as if he honored HaKodesh Baruch Hu in two worlds, in this world, in the next world.
What's he saying? You kill the Yitzhar and then you chew it for killing the Yitzhar?
No. You're avoiding the avera that you did. In other words, you kill it so you don't answer. And you're doing it and you avoided it because, why did you didn't answer? Because you did the avera. You avoided. It's called Azaveh HaSitzor, Mizvada Olam. You're both, you admit it and you atone for it. You shech the Yitzhara It's as if you gave a Kodesh Baruch Hu covered in two worlds. And it's a tit for tat situation, right? It's a midah keneged midah. Since a person is mechaber the Kodesh Baruch Hu, immediately Kodesh Baruch Hu is mechaber him and gives him a divine cover. And it is said, Ki mechabda yechabed, those who honor me, I will honor. Now it's very understandable why the Ikar Tshuva is the person should keep quiet. Because Tshuva, as we said, is Eke, right? And before Tshuva, Eke is hidden from him. You're in a state of reverse Eke, right? Because the blood in the left chamber is still very, very strong. Not only this, but a person doesn't exist in the world yet. The Shoim, Chaim Kroim Mason, right? And when a person hears his humiliation and he keeps quiet, he diminishes the blood in the left side of the heart, and he attains the aspect of Eke. In other words, it's no longer reverse Eke. Eke is no longer hidden from him, but rather exposed to him. Go to Tshuva. Now it's very understandable why the aspect of covered is also the aspect of Keser and the aspect of Eke. All these three things are synonyms for one another, or have a synonymous meaning. You know, the tshuva, kavod, keser, and eke. They all have a tzad hashava, in between them. That when a person is zoche to eke, he's zoche to, to keser, he's zoche to divine kavod. Because when a person does tshuva, he's zoche to keser and eke, right? Mimele, he honors the Kodesh Baruch Hu, so Kodesh Baruch Hu bestows kavod on him. In other words, it's not just that, it's like a word thingy, like this word means this word, therefore this word means this word, so therefore this word also means this word. It's not just a logical, mathematical kind of this, but also the process is simple. It's a relationship thing between you and the Kodesh Baruch Hu. Ultimately, you give Kodesh to Kodesh, you give cover to Kodesh Baruch Hu, and Kodesh Baruch Hu gives cover to you. It's Mida Keneged Mida. It's not only calculation-wise, it's situational as well. And this is what we said before in Os Aleph, that by the fact that the person diminishes his own covet, and he raises up the covet of Makkah, he increases the covet of Kodesh Baruch Hu, he merits a divine covet, a divine honor. And also, we explain here that through the tshuva, this is how you get the divine honor. Because they're both one thing. Because in the fact that you diminish your own covet, and you increase the covet of the makom, how do you do it? You hear your own shame, you hear your own derision, and you don't answer. This is how you do it. Since you diminish your own covet, and you increase the covet of the makom, Mimele, automatically, you increase the covet of Kodesh Baruch Hu, you increase the covet of Kodesh Baruch Hu, automatically the covet of Kodesh Baruch Hu gives you the covet, and the covet that you get is a divine covet. Okay? This, until now, we explained what tshuva means. Mr. Shem, tomorrow we will learn that there are many levels of tshuva.